Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. This is Alison Solven. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, which is on the west coast of Canada, just outside of Vancouver. So welcome. I've missed being with you the last couple of weeks, but I'm happy I took some time off to spend with my daughter who was visiting from Toronto. So we had a lovely holiday together, and now I'm back. So hopefully, I'll have some people pop on today. It's been a couple weeks. Hi, Keisha. Happy New Year, friend. Happy New Year. I am just going to make sure I'm broadcasting, but Keisha would let me know if I wasn't. She's my little tech helper here. Let me make sure that I am, at least with sound. Do I have sound? Oh, good. I have sound. Yay. Okay. Good morning, Janet. Janet's watching. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. My superstitious mother would say, I don't know, I hope that means I'm coming into money or something. Probably not. Probably means I'm going to trip on a sidewalk or something. I'm glad Janet's here because I have a color that Janet loves. I'm going to be using it today. Good morning, Mo. How are you? Thank you guys for coming back and being with me. It's been a couple of weeks, but Happy New Year, everyone. Hope everyone had a lovely holiday. And hear that we're all in for some polar vortex weather. So good to probably be stamping. All right, so let's get started since so many of you are here. I am so happy that I can now show the inside of the catalog now. A lot of you can, hi Ellie, good morning. How a lot of you can already have it in hand and can see it. So if you're my customer and you're watching today, either live or on replay, and you have not received your catalog, please let me know because I do arrange and pay for them to be sent by Stampin' Up! And if they're lost, I would really like you to have one so I can get you a replacement. So let's do this and let's pop this over here so I can see what you guys are saying. And away we go. Who else have I got? Hello, Helen from Australia. Good morning or good afternoon or happy Monday or whatever it is there. I know it's a lot of hours ahead of us. So thanks for joining me. Appreciate that. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be using products from the mini catalog. This goes from January to April. We're going to be using the, excuse me, Nature's Sweetness. Look at this. I love this. This is the kind of stamps that I have loved and used over the years and really kind of, I don't know, was drawn to it. And then I got away from it. So I'm really happy to see this back because it suits my stamping style or what I like. What I love about this suite is it's a mega suite. To me, that means that it has more than one bundle. And in this one case, it does. So I'm going to show you these products and talk a little bit about them. Now, of course, if you order the suite or any of the products, you'll be eligible for a free reward from Celebration. And there's so many to pick from. Now, you want to get your order in to avoid any disappointment because some things will sell out. So this is good until the 29th of February. And there's freebies for $60 purchases and for $120 purchases. So check that out. And some of them coordinate with products in the mini catalog. Okay, so I have a class coming up using this fabulous suite. Look at this. This is the designer series paper. Now I have cut it down to 6 by 12, but it comes as 12 by 12. Look at these beautiful colors. We've got pebbled path. We've got pecan pie. We've got gold accents. Love this. And then on the other side, look at all this beautiful gold embossed accents. Just gorgeous. It really does look like a botanical book or a book of a botanist. And that's what the stamps look like too, or remind me. So with the class that I'm offering on February 17th, you will get half a package of the DSP. So you will get the equivalent of a 12 by 12. I just have to cut it to 6 by 12 to mail it. Okay, so you're going to get double what I just showed. You're going to get half a roll of the, let me grab a piece here. Get my name right here. It's got gold on it. It's really cool. Faux leather trim. but it's got a gold, I don't know if you can see that on camera. It's got a gold accent to it. Oh, there, I think you could see it as I turned it. So you're gonna get 5 yards of that. And you're gonna get a whole package of the adhesive back cork rounds. We're going to make 6 cards. You're going to get, there's 3 designs and you're gonna make 2 of each. So that's in the class, that's $45. Now, if you don't live in Canada, like Helen, you can just order the PDF and you can still join the class. We're going to make all our cards together online on February 17th. Okay, so let's talk about our suites. So we've got 2 bundles, as I said. We've got the Lovely and Sweet. Let me just put this here. Lovely and Sweet. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. And then, of course, you've got the coordinating dies. So we've got dies that cut out all these images. Okay. And then we've got the Notes of Nature. That's what we're going to play with today. Again, this looks so much like a botanist, doesn't it? Like, you see Darwin out there with his little book. And then we've got the matching dies, which I'm going to be using so many of them. I've taken them out of the container. Okay. All right. Who else has hopped on here? It's 5 a.m. Monday. Oh my gosh, Helen, thank you for coming. Hi, Marjorie. Happy New Year. Hi, Diane. Happy New Year. All right, so let's get started. Let me remind myself what I'm doing. I'm going to be using colors that you wouldn't normally think with this set. Let me show you a couple of samples of cards. Here's one here. We made this, a couple weeks ago, didn't we, on a live? So, you know, you're pulling most of the pecan pie or the pebbled path. But let me see here. Here's one, and then here's another one, another pecan-y pie one. Okay. Oh, it looks like a frozen. Oh, there, I unfroze. And then here's one with the pebbled path. So that's a couple I'll show. I'll show you some more at the end. But that's sort of the traditional color that I would use because that matches the designer series paper. But today we're going rogue, and I'm going to be using purples. So I'm so glad Janet came. I have got fresh freesia. I've got gorgeous grape. I've got Highland heather. I've got basic white. I think that's all I need. Yeah, okay. Got to remember how I'm making this card. Now, the first thing I want to do is emboss the front of my card. So I've got, I'm going to move my iPad over here. Got a bit of glare. There we go. I'm going to be using this, I think it's called crosshatch. Is that what it's called? You guys will help me. It comes as a part of a Basics 3D embossing folders. There's 3 folders. So you got the crosshatch one. Oh gosh, I don't know what this one's called. Somebody will help me. It's got a funny name. That doesn't help you, does it? Here, let me see. Can you see it? And then this one here is like little bubbles. It's almost like bubble wrap. But we're going to be using the crosshatch. I thought it lended itself. So what you're going to need is the regular size Stampin' Cut and Embossed, right? Because you need something bigger. And you're going to be using the platform number 1. And then you're going to need the plate number 4 because it is a 3D. And we're going to run that through and emboss the front of the card. Now, I noticed I already did that. So I'm just going to turn it over. The magic of television. There we go. So hopefully you can see. It just adds a dimension to the texture, which I think is nice. Okay. So I've already done that. And then we're going to grab a piece of our basic white. Now, this is cut, I think it's 3. Oh, I can use my glass mat. Guys, if you join Stampin' Up! During celebration, so until February 29th, you can pick the glass mat studio as your free gift. It's fantastic. This is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Okay. Now let's grab our inks again, where you got all those purples, fresh freesia. I got Blackberry Bliss, Highland Heather, and Gorgeous Grape. I haven't done a live in so long. I'm feeling like a little bit of a fish out of water here. Good morning, Jan. How are you? Happy New Year. All right. I'm going to use a ton of stamps. Okay. And we're just going to be creating like a huge collage. So my favorite one is this one here, the Field Notes. And for this, I'm going to use Highland Heather. I think that's what I used. Looking at my sample, trying to decide if that's what I used. And I just want to stamp it kind of in the upper corner here. Go. There we go. And then I'm going to add, actually, I think I used a darker color. Let's see. Let's try Gorgeous Grape. I think I used the lighter for another one, but that's why there's two sides to every paper, right? Yeah, like that better. So that's Gorgeous Grape. Okay. Now I've got this, oh, I don't know, it looks like a graph paper. I'm going to use that with the Highland Heather. And I'm just kind of going all different ways with it. This is just, you know, every card you make will look different. It doesn't matter if it's straight or not. It's just meant to look like a collage. Okay. What else can I add? Oh, I've got this one here. I like this. Let's bring in the darker, the Blackberry Bliss. Let's add some Blackberry Bliss. Go. It doesn't matter if you mess up the stamping, because it truly is a collage and it's meant to look like it's not meant to look perfect. Let's put it that way. Then I've got, what else have I got? Oh, I've got this. What else do I want to add? I want to add some other colors here. How about this one here? I don't know, all these dots. Oh, yes, dots. Let's go back to our Gorgeous Grape. And let's just add a bunch of these. There we go. And then this one here, I didn't put the label on. It's actually from the Lovely and Sweet. Okay, so let's use the Fresh Freesia. We're just creating a whole bunch of purple. Can't go wrong with purple. Okay, I think that's all I want to do on that. I had originally used this one too, which is like the, if you had like a seed pack. Let's add that. Let's just add, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we can put this away. Now, I want to kind of, I don't want to say dirty it up, but I want to kind of blend it a bit more. So I'm going to use Fresh Freesia. Good morning, Jill. How are you? Happy New Year. I'm going to use Fresh Freesia. I'm going to use a blending brush, and I'm just going to ink it up. Now, we always put a piece of paper under here, don't we? Because we want to start off on the paper and go on to our project. But with the glass mat, you can just start on the glass mat. Woohoo! Just turning this. There we go. So just want to kind of add some color there. All right, let me hold that up and see if you can see it. Can you see that okay? I'm going to wait till my video catches up and see if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. So it looks kind of like a mess, but that's the point. Okay. Now, before I do anything else, I'm actually going to rough it up even more. I'm going to grab the embossing folder called Time Worn Type 3D Embossing Folder. And I'm going to just emboss my stamped image. Now, again, you're going to have to use your regular size Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So that's number one. We're putting our embossing folder in our project, and we're putting 4 on top. And we're going to run that through. Now, I've got it off camera because it's too big to just bring back and forth to my small viewing area. Okay. So we've got that. And we'll just have a look at this and see how that turned out. Oh, I love it. Looks very, just kind of adds so much texture and interest. And that's kind of what you're going for. Okay. So that is our starting point. Now let's do some die cutting. I love this. This is my favorite die. You put it through, and you can use it in your mini, depending on how big your piece of paper is. And what I love about it is, here we go, it creates like literally like a notebook, like a field book, right? So for me, I'm going to take some repositionable tape, and I'm going to tape it down so that it doesn't move while I'm running it through. Now this one we should be able to use the mini. Let's see. Yep, just fits. So we've got our mini cut and emboss. Go. And I always use plate number 3 on the bottom. Okay, and then we've got our number 2. Then we've got our project. Plate number 2, and we can run that through. Okay, so that's our first die that we want to do. And then now we're going to cut out some other dies. So I've got this one here, which is really interesting. This is a nice long one. And I'm going to use our gorgeous grape, which really does live up to its name. It's gorgeous. Let's move that over like that. There we go. That should be good. And I'm wondering if I have enough space. I want to cut this other little die out, but I'm not 100% sure if it'll fit. Ooh, I'm kind of pushing my luck, aren't I? Let's see here. If I turn it, I think I can get both of them on. Well, let's give it a try. No harm, no foul. All right, carefully putting my other plate on there so I can run it through. Going slow so it hopefully doesn't move. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so this one creates like a little tab, you know, like if you had a tab in your book. All right, and we've got our long piece. Now, I also want to cut out some of these little leaves or botanical pieces. So let's cut those out of Highland Heather. Okay, let's go Highland Heather. A couple of those. See that on my original, I did use some Blackberry Bliss, so I might have to jump up and grab a little piece of it. And here we go. Pop those out. Pop that out. Okay, what else? Looks like I've got, my little piece. Look at that. It's not buggy when that happens. It's just wanting to hold on. Let go. There. Okay. I've got this little bit left. I might as well cut another one of the larger ones. I like to keep a bunch in my little container with my stamps of all my little cut pieces, because if I'm cutting one, I might as well cut, you know, as many out as I can out of the pieces of paper that I have. And if I don't use them, that's okay. I could just got a little collection. I'm just going to grab a piece of Blackberry Bliss. This is quite a strong color, and we might not use it, but let's have a piece just in case we want to. Okay, so we're just going to place that down, and there we go. Okay, I think that's all the cutting. Nope, that's not all the cutting I have to do. I lied. I've got one more thing to cut, but we'll move this out of the way for now, and we can start assembling our card front. Okay, so here's all our little bits. And then it's just a matter of playing with it and seeing what you like. So this long piece here, what I like to do with that is I like to just cut it So I've got this piece here, and then I'm going to turn, I just raise this up a little bit, and it might be a little too long, so I'm going to just trim it off and tidy that up a bit. Okay. And there we go. So I'm just creating this little collage here. Let me grab my glue. Get it going here. Of course, you know, when you love, if you're a light white glue lover, you do know that you have to get it kind of going there. So let's just pop some glue on the back. Okay. Some people don't like this style. This kind of shabby chic, I guess is what I'd call it. And some people don't like it. And that's okay. You can do very simple cards instead with this set. You don't have to have it all, you know, what some people might call messy. So this is what my idea is. We're going to kind of layer a bunch of these on. I've got this little guy. Let's use him. This is kind of the look we're going for. And then we've got our little tab. We can put our tab on actually. But before I finish this off, we need a sentiment. So that's where I'm going to use my fresh freesia. You guys are awfully quiet today. Oh, hi, Judy. Cold and snowy. Yeah, you know, we're all going to get, I know Toronto is going to get a polar vortex. Apparently, so are we in Vancouver. I don't know, just the sound of a polar vortex sounds awful, doesn't it? Like, okay, now I'm going to stamp just a little note to say hello. I'm going to emboss it. Now, I don't have to. I could actually just use, I think I'm going to try just maybe the Blackberry Bliss. Yeah, try Blackberry Bliss. See how this looks. I don't know how this will look, but let's see. Yeah, I like it. I like just, I'll show you my original card, which I did emboss, but we're just going to use just a little note. Now, to cut this out, I grabbed another, oh gosh, I hope it's here so I can show you. I grabbed another brand new dies called Thoughtful Expressions. Look at all this. That's fantastic. I love these. Look at this. Look at these shapes. Actually, that's a cool shape, but I'm not going to use it. But boy, that's a cool shape. I'm getting sidetracked here. It's not big enough, but it's a cool shape. Okay, I have to play with those. I'm actually going to use this shape. I'll bring it out for you. Here it is. This one here. It's really a neat one. And it looks very much like, I don't know, a period. The period for the time that we're creating a card, you know, like a Darwin-looking field book. So let me just cut that out. And then we can assemble this puppy. All right. For you traditionalists, purple is probably throwing you off. So stick around because I'll show you the same card, only in what I'd call more traditional color. Okay, so that's what we're going for. Okay. It is a nice die. Mo, did you get it? I know, I like it. There's another set of dies that I did not get. I had highlighted them that I wanted them, but do you think I ordered them? No. I have to order them. I can't remember the name of them, but they're really pretty. Okay. What I'm going to do, you guys, is just to make my life simpler, I'm going to just use Scotch tape to glue these on just to keep them in place. Not yet. Yeah, they are very pretty. I love those curly Q-y ones, right? Now, I don't have the stamp set. It's a beautiful stamp set. It's got the hummingbird. It's gorgeous. But, you know, can't have everything. At least that's what I tell myself. Can't have everything. Okay, just see how that looks. Yeah, like that. Okay. All right. So that's our sentiment. Now let's pop that up. Grab. I was making this card yesterday and I thought, I was making this card. I have made like 10 cards using this suite of products from one, mostly because I'm having that class on February 17th. So make sure you check out my class. We're going to make 6 cards. You're going to get a goodie bag. So I kind of went nuts. I was just like turning out the cards, but I was using the more traditional colors that go with the designer series paper. And I thought yesterday, oh, I'm going to try it with a different color. Okay, so there's our card so far. Nesting layers, yeah. All right, now let's grab some ribbon. This is Orchid Oasis Metallic. Do you remember this? This was introduced a little while ago. And it's in the annual catalog. So, oh, just got to poke this out, you guys. Just a sec. Poke. So, I'm not doing anything fancy here. I'm just going to weave it in and out. Although last night, I was having problems. Look at the size of these holes. They're huge. But that didn't matter. I could barely thread through. I'm having my cataract done on Thursday. I'm excited. I'm scared, but I'm excited. But everyone who's had it, including my sister, has talked me off the ledge. So I'm going to be fine. And then hopefully I'll be able to see things. Ooh, I didn't do too badly there, did I? It was pretty good for me to be able to see what I was doing there. Okay, so I'm just going to run that back. And then, I have an idea. Wondering if, no, I'm going to do what I did originally. Why mess with that, right, you guys? Why mess with what works? Hi, Marjorie. The more I see the suite, the more I like it. Yes. So happy we're using it in the stamp camp. Good. That's good. It is very pretty. Okay. I had fun creating with it. We're going to have fun at my class too. I love it. Okay. And I'm just going to tape. I'm just using regular tape, you guys, like Scotch tape. Just to hold it down. No one's going to see the back, right? Turn that off. There we go. And then I took another piece of this. Oh boy, this is going to be hard today. I did this last night and I didn't do too badly, but today live with my one eye, I might have a difficult problem. Plus, for some reason, it looks okay on screen, the light, doesn't it? But for some reason, it's dark for me. Huh, I wonder why. Okay. I'm determined to get it done. There. Ha! You will not defeat me. And then we'll tie that in a bow. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I've also got a bunch of other classes. I'm doing a catalog launch with my buddy Ange McKay. That's on February 3rd. We've got 3 classes for that one. So if you've got your catalog, I'll tell you what they are while I'm just putting this together. Our main suite is the lavender, the perennial lavender. And then we have 2 add-on classes. One is using the Trusty Tools. Is that what it's called? Trusty Tools. And the other one is using Sending Love, which is a fun one with the mailbox and stuff. Okay, so remember, we started with our fresh freesia, right, you guys? And we embossed it. Remember, you have to turn back time for 20 minutes, okay? And then we're just going to glue this on, and I'm going to glue it at an angle. I'm not going to glue it straight. go. It really is kind of an eclectic look, isn't it? So you're either into it or you're not. It's one of those. Now, remember these? These are from the annual catalog. Look at me. I've only got a few left. These are glossy dot assortments. And they have all sorts of colors. But I thought last night, where the heck is anything purple? Where's the purple? And these are purple, and they're still current. So I was excited. Love them. Look at them. They're just gorgeous. So grab one of those. And then a medium. There's 3 sizes. And then a little teeny one. There we go. Okay, let's clear the... Okay, so that's the card. What do we think? Are we okay with purple? Hi, Jan. You love it. Yeah, thank you. So this is the one I did last night. Pretty similar. But you can see this one I actually embossed with black embossing powder. But you know what? I think it looks just as nice with the Blackberry Bliss. Right? So those were the cards. Now, let's show you some other ones here. This, oh, who I got here? Sarah. Hi, Laura. You like the purple, Sarah? Yeah, I do too. It's different. Okay, so here was the one that I had made originally. It's exactly the same card. Okay, but it's Pebbled Path. Lots of gold accents. I'll hold it up in a sec. Pebbled Path again. And then I brought in the crumb cake and the pecan. And then this is that beautiful gold faux leather. And then that's the cork. Okay, so that's the more traditional, or what you'd expect, kind of using this set, I think. But I really wanted to just, I don't know, give it a different look with the purples. Okay, so that's the original. Now let me show you some other cards. Let's see here. Here's one. Oops. Some of them I should wait and show you on a live. I will. But I got carried away. I just couldn't stop making them because I was doing my class. So these are not the class cards. Okay, the class cards are really nice, but these are not them. Okay, so here's this one. Really simple. We're just using the DSP, creating a little scene. This was a very simple card to make, right? And then my sister sent me this one. I don't know if I have to take it out of the, I don't have to take it out of the wrapper. Well, I'm going to take it out because it's got a pretty little fold, which I love. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? So my sister Ellie made me this in a swap. Love it. Look at this gorgeous paper. She's just used a little bit just to give it that pop of gold. Ooh, can you see it shining? And there's where we can write our sentiment. I like how she used the cork for the center of the flowers too. I thought that was clever. Really simple, but very effective. Lots of texture. No coloring. You can just stamp it. I love it. Okay. Now, I do have one other card. I'm not sure I should show you because I'm going to show you because you guys are here live. I'm going to be making this on a live. Okay. So this is one of the angled cards. Oop. Okay. I'll do it when my cataract's done. But again, this is the distress gold paper. Just pulling up the gold that's already in the designer series paper. Okay. And then tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow, Monday, I am in a contest where if you check out my blog at stampcrazywithallison.ca, you will see this card on my blog. And this is a card I've entered in a contest. And I really appreciate you giving me your vote. So check out that tomorrow. Okay. I paired it with that sending smiles. Yeah. Okay. So here's our card again. Let me just put that down like that. And then I'm going to grab my whole screen, which you can't see me do, and then I'll be back here. Here we are. Yay. You like the purple? Oh, good, you guys. Thanks. It is different. I was like, oh, I think blue would be nice too. Don't you guys? I think blue would really be pretty. I was just, like I said, made like 12 cards, and it was all in that pecan pie, pebbled path, crumb cake, gold, and I just wanted some color. So my go-to is usually purple. You love it in purple too? Oh, thanks, you guys. Alrighty. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking with me because I haven't been around for a couple of weeks. But it's always good to take time to refresh and visit and be with family, I think, right? Hello, Therese. Thank you very much. Hi, Joanne. You're not late. You can catch the replay. The cards that I made are on the what's that? The right side of the screen for you guys, right? Okay. So I will see you guys again on Wednesday at 3 p.m. I will be here. Good luck with your surgery. Oh, my surgery's not till Thursday. You had yours on January 2nd. Does make a difference. Oh, good. My sister says it's good. It's you worry before you go, and then you go and you think, oh, that was easy. So I'm hoping it'll be better at least, right? Because everything is blurry. All right, you guys have a great week. See you Wednesday, Diane, and I will see you then. And until then, guys, stay warm wherever you are. Like Judy, she's freezing in Alberta. And happy stamping. I hope you get some time to get into your stamping space and make a few cards or projects. Okay, I'll see you Wednesday. Thank